Hello, my name is Madeline McLean. I am from the University of the Ozarks. I will be talking to you today about white-tailed deer activity. Some background information about these white-tailed deer is that this particular deer is mostly disturbed around the North America regions. The activity cycles are diurnal, nocturnal, and sexpressular. These three activity cycles can be influenced by temperature, photoperiod, and human disturbances. And understanding these particular cycles can help wildlife managers predict movement and possibly prevent vehicle collisions and crop browsing, overgazing possibly. My research question for today is, how do the activity patterns for the white-tailed deer differ between the northern and southern regions of the United States? My hypothesis is that southern deer are more nocturnal due to the higher temperatures within the region, while northern deer are more diurnal or sexprescular, meaning they're a little bit more active in the dusk and dawn hours under the cooler conditions within the region. Some methods I used are my entire data set came from Snapshot USA camera trapping data set of 2024. My species filter was set to white-tailed deer, while my geographic subset for the northern sites were Wisconsin and Minnesota, while the southern sites were Texas and Alabama. The different variables I analyzed were the date and time of the captured events, while the site regions were set for north and south. My main focus here was the distinct daily rhythms of the white-tailed deer. We will explore how the behavior patterns significantly vary between the North and the South. We're going to look at the diurnal behaviors between the deer and how they are active during the daylight. This is more common during the northern regions. Then we have the nocturnal activity, which is more pronounced in the warmer southern states, and this shift helps deer manage the heat and avoid human interactions. On this slide, we were going to look at the comparison of the white-tailed deer activity between the four different states. The y-axis represents the activity level, while the x-axis shows the hour of the day. The graph helps us understand how the deer shifts between diurnal and nocturnal behavior depending on the climate, region, or the condition. In the southern states like Alabama and Texas, deer show much higher nocturnal activity. Their strongest peaks occur during the nighttime hours. This pattern is mostly driven by the heat avoidance, since the southern temperatures, especially during the summertime, are very high. When we look at the northern states, they show the exact opposite pattern. Deer in these regions are more diurnal, and with these activities rising during the daylight hours, colder temperatures in the northern climate make day-night movement effective because the deer conserve more energy when they move during the slightly warmer daylight periods. These deer exhibit region-specific activity patterns. In the northern areas, they are crepuscular, active during the dusk and dawn hours, optimal for safety and foraging. In the southern regions, they are primarily nocturnal to avoid daytime heat and human encounters. These adaptations are key for thriving their environments, and they're important for effective wildlife management overall. This data shows that the varying daily activity patterns of the white-tailed deer across the United States. In the northern states, the deer are crepuscular, being more active during the dawn and dusk hours. However, in the southern states, they tend to be more nocturnal to avoid daytime heat and human encounters. This illustrates how white-tailed deer adjust their behaviors in response to environmental factors. In conclusion, the study of the white-tailed deer reveals that southern states exhibit higher nocturnal activity while northern states show crepuscular peaks at dusk or dawn. Deer behavior adapts to the thermal influences. Understanding these patterns is crucial for effective management strategies. These are my references. Thank you all for watching. You all have a great day.